What is up, guys? It's Jacob here with Woodsy RC and Red's RC Raceway. This is basically the Slash that started it all. This Slash right here is the one that helped me build the track. And when I say help me build the track, I mean like as far as like jumping jumps to make sure that you could land them and stuff like that. You know, it was a good testing truck, and it's one that I use to run in a brushed class that we have out here, which I got a few more that I run in the brush class. This is the one that started it all. This is the first brushed one that I've ever had. This is actually the first Traxxas I ever had. But today, all I want to do is I just want to put some laps down to show y'all how a brush Traxxas Slash runs here at the track. I know we've seen them before, but this is the one that started the track. This is the one that I had at the very beginning that helped me get Red's RC Raceway going and help key up Woodsy RC and stuff like that. I do have a video with this one back earlier this year. It's when I was talking about how it was used, and I bought it for nothing. I think 175 for two of them, just like this. Me, one, and my brother. And since then, I've done some things to it. Now, if I have a picture, I will put it to what it looked like before to now. But I got the brushless Slash wheels and tires. I got the aluminum bell crank stuff up under here for the steering, hot racing shock springs, and I've rebuilt all my shocks. I painted my bumpers mainly just so I can rub paint on one of my buddies' bodies. That's really all I did to that. I've just had countless motors and diff rebuilds because we drove them so hard, but I haven't had a chance to have this one out here in a while. And so guys, I'm gonna get out here and find a good spot to put y'all, and what I'm gonna do is how I did last time. I'm just gonna lay some laps down. If anything happens, I'm just gonna talk about it at the very end. I may jump in and out and talk, I'm not sure, we'll see. Also, want to address the track. It is very grassy, very grassy. I don't know if y'all can see it, but over there, I can't keep the grass down. I'm thinking every Monday night from the track open at 4 to dark, we're gonna do a little bit of racing every Monday. I gotta keep this grass down, I gotta keep it dead, I gotta keep people on it, because I can't keep working on it without having people out here. So I'm gonna be driving on a little bit of grass, but I'm still gonna enjoy it. I'll get really good traction then. But yeah, guys, let's get into it. All right, guys, so I'm gonna put some laps down on the original track, go to the other side, put some laps down on the new part where all the grass is. So yeah, here we go. This one definitely needs some fine tuning done to it. I haven't ran it in a minute. And you get one of them RC cars that, you know, kind of helps you kick off stuff and you just don't want to get rid of it. I can definitely tell I'm used to driving brushless stuff. I like the big, wide, sweeping corners of these trucks because it makes it feel like, you know, you're actually really going fast. Uh-oh. It's running a 2SZ 5200 milliamp hour LiPo. All right, guys. I'm gonna go over to the other track. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. All right, guys. Up here at the next track, I'll put a couple laps down, and then we're gonna start talking about this truck. Oh. So a few things I want to say. This is another one of my favorite vehicles. RCs. You know, it got me to the point, the track where I am now. You know, so it's one of, like I said, one of my favorites. Some things that I like about these Traxxas Slashes, right? There's a lot. You know, I could sit there. I mean, as far as like ease of use, you know, reliability, handling, you know, how you can make a race truck out of it, how you can get it out of the box and just race it. You know, that's kind of what got me on these Traxxas Slashes. You know, it's just, they have spec slash racing, and that's kind of what I was going for at the beginning. And then I kind of moved from spec slash to just spec brushed. So 12-turn brushed motor racing, you know. And then now I'm kind of like, I want to do kind of all of it. But, you know, I love these Traxxas Slashes. You know, they don't come without their flaws, you know, just like the brushless one. But, you know, you gotta change the caps on the shocks. You know, I put a bearing kit in mine because they come with bushings. You know, it's almost like if you don't put bearings in it, you know, it's not gonna last long as far as like the handling and stuff. But there's so much customization you can do with these to make them yours and your own. So that's why I love these little trucks, man. But I have found out with these, and that goes with, you know, the bandits that are brushed and rustlers and everything like that. If you run them for a long period of time on their brushed motor when it's really hot and you overheat them over and over and over again, you run them every weekend, you know, you're almost gonna have to have a every weekend motor. You know, you could be going through motors constantly. So there's something to keep in mind, you know, racing these things. They're cheap to get into, you know, and it's such a satisfying feeling hitting a jump and landing it with this, just because it's so slow, but you know, you can get it dialed in pretty tight and stuff like that. But I want to make this video just to show off the truck that, you know, kind of started the whole Reds RC Raceway thing. You know, it's one that I won't ever get rid of. Fun vehicles. If you ever come out to Reds RC Raceway and you got a Slash, you better well believe you'll be able to drive it out here. That's what all this is based off of, really. I mean, when building these tracks, we use the Slash to measure out the jumps and everything like that. So, uh-oh. Had a little wrecked in my drainage ditch. I'm going to put a few more laps down on camera, finish the battery off camera, and wrap it up at the very end, guys. So here we go. All right, guys. After I ended the last part of the video, I went around 5 or 6 times, drove the crap out of it, really. And I didn't break it, which it's not got enough power to go crazy. But a couple of the weak spots on these are the shock caps. As you can see, I got blue ones all the way around on mine. The aluminum bell crank down there, where the steering and the servo connects to, it gave out on me after a while. So I just got a whole aluminum one from Traxxas. Spent probably too much on that one part for a brush slash. But either way, it steers really, really good. Like I said, the hot racing springs, there was nothing wrong with the springs before, but I just wanted to try some different tests and tuning out here at the track. My servo hasn't gave out on me yet, surprisingly. I have put bearings all through it, but other than that, man, it's pretty well stock. I have replaced motors and ESCs and stuff. Also did tape up the inside of the body, just so it have a little bit better rigidity. But this car is something that really means something to me, because it helped me get started out here. They're always a lot of fun to drive out here, considering how small the track is. You know, if you took this to like a 8-scale buggy track where you could run nitros, it probably wouldn't be as fun. So out here it's perfect, and it's, like I said, it's what it's based on. Oh, one more thing, the tires, the previous tires that was on it were just finally slicked over enough to where I had to get something different. So that's the only reason I replaced the tires. They wasn't bad, they didn't blow out on me, the wheels didn't break or anything like that. Never had an axle break. I did have the idler gear pin mess up, the pin that holds the idler gear on, but it was just wore out. So other than that, guys, Traxxas Slash, honestly one of the best out of the box short course trucks that you can get on a track and race it the same day and have a lot of fun. One of the best, if not the best, because the ease of use and how simple it is for anybody to drive makes it worth, you know, everything. It makes it worth, you know, the shock caps going off or having to replace a few parts on it. That's the fun part of it for me. But guys, it's been Jacob with Woodsy RC and Reds RC Raceway. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I'm still trying to pump out one video at least a week. I know I was getting 3 there for a while, but my phone's not in the best shape, so bear with me here. But guys, I appreciate everything. Y'all have a good one, and be on the lookout for another race here at the track, and I hope to see some of you guys out there.